linking it to the evidence, so that might be any of the sources, working through why this would be a useful branding image, and the fifth one is referring to our evidence. What do we know about branding and identity to prove that this would be a successful opportunity? Okay, so this is, I guess, a big step forward. There's lots of activities for us to work through here. I'm conscious that there are lots of aspects, but it's going to take us into our assessment task 2, which is going to give us some very similar types of questions. Okay, and so again, we're going to be looking at whether we think this impact of tourism has been good, and we're going to look at the pros and cons of that. We're going to consider how businesses have used tourism to actually promote themselves, and this could be referring to anything you know as well. We're going to look at the idea of seclusion and how businesses can add to their brand because of that natural, isolated, boutique kind of vibe, but also how that will be a challenge for a business, which then needs to actually have more, logistics to get products out, smaller target market, etc. Then we're going to actually create a response to the KI branding. Now, it doesn't have to be beautiful and magical or anything. It's sketches, totally fine, or a logo, or a slogan, and actually justifying how and why you would use this as your KI brand. Okay, and then thinking about your own KI surf experience, 3 challenges that could happen and 3 solutions. All right, so we're coming up with what are the challenges, what are the solutions. Now, when we go through this one, we're going to look at some sources about work. We're going to look at Sea-Link and how that shapes Kangaroo Island. We're going to look at the economic growth article from The Islander. We're going to look at the KI Remarkable brand again, just an excerpt of it. We're going to look at the authentic Kangaroo Island brand, which is a really interesting idea of different companies coming together under one brand. And we're going to look at what it is that shapes this group, and then we're going to bring that together for our overall analysis. Okay, so we've still got a little bit more prep work to do, but to begin with, we're just going to work on those first few questions, practicing using the sources to support our answers and building a really strong understanding of our KI advertisement and the different models of tourism that we could use. Okay, so if you get started on that, that would be fantastic. Good luck.